Yo, we got a question from Muhammad. AskJT, can you bring back AskJT? We're back, baby. Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy JT. Haircut here. We got a fresh new haircut. We're getting prepared for my son to arrive. I had to shave, look good, get ready, because these pictures are gonna be around forever. We're back with another AskJT. If you guys are new to the channel, you leave your questions on the video with hashtag AskJT. I will then get back to your questions, hopefully the next video. Anything from Navy related to life after the Navy, to boot camp, to MEPS, to motorcycles, to whatever you want, tattoos, whatever, I answer it. Let's go. Question number 1. Make sure to leave a thick thumbs up, leave a thick like, and leave a thick comment. Hey buddy, hey, give me kisses all day. Kisses, lickies. Okay. First question from EV. How do meals work when you're in the Navy? Like, when exactly is breakfast, lunch, and dinner? So in the Navy, it's pretty simple how breakfast, lunch, and dinner works, whether you're out at sea deployed, or you're on the beach working out of the hangar, or if you're in training, A school, C school, wherever. There's gonna be a galley, there's gonna be hours that the galley's open. You know, breakfast is from 0600 to 08. You got lunch from, I don't know, 10:30 to 1300. Then you'll have dinner from 1600 to 1830. So when you're deployed or you're working on base, you will eat breakfast before you go to work. So when you're out at sea, you go eat breakfast, you know, 5:30, 0600, then you'll have to show up at your work center at 0630 or 0700. When you're on the beach, same thing, you'll have to eat breakfast before. Then you will be given time to go eat lunch, whether you're deployed or you're on base. You'll be given time. It could be 10 minutes, could be 15, could be 30, could be an hour. I don't know, it just depends on the situation. And then you have dinner. Normally you eat dinner after your working hours or before day check and night check turn over. During that time when day check is passing down to night check, usually people are eating.
Bring that next level shit.
Throughout the day though, obviously you can have snacks. You can go on smoke breaks. You can go get, you know, a coffee or energy drink or whatever. But it's just, you know, it depends on the working hours. It depends on how busy you are. And it's pretty much it. Next question, hashtag AskJT from my boy Isaac Rivera. What is the difference between AM and AME? Alright, so like most of you guys know, I was an AM, an aviation structural mechanic, but there also is a Navy job called AME. Now the difference mostly is that, number 1, AMEs aren't with helicopters. They're not with helicopter squadrons. I never worked with an AME because I was HSM 77 Helicopter Maritime Strike Squadron 77 Anti-Submarine Squadron. Now AMs, we work on mostly the whole aircraft, dude. From landing gear to fiberglass repair to hydraulics to flight controls to troubleshooting to pretty much the whole bird. AMEs specifically, we call them seat sniffers because they work on a lot of the seats and ejection equipment on F-18s and on fixed-wing aircraft. Like, they'll be the first ones, dude, sniffing those warm seats along with the plane captains, the brown shirts from F-18 squadrons. But AMEs, their nickname is seat sniffers. Like I said, they're kind of similar to PRs, but not really, because AMEs, they work on like the seats themselves, all the ejection equipment. I'm sure they do a lot more, but that's all I really know for my fellow AMEs. Next question from my girl Summer Green. Can you give more insight to what women can expect in the Navy? Or more specifically on a ship? There's no channels like yours from a woman's perspective, hashtag AskJT. To answer your question, Summer, there actually is a woman YouTuber from back in the day. Her name was Plasma Speedos. She still has a channel, but I believe now she's out of the Navy and she posts like baby videos and cooking and stuff. But back in the day when I joined the Navy in 2010, she was like the biggest Navy YouTube channel. She had like 15,000 subscribers. And we were like, dude, huge, that's huge. She's like the biggest Navy vlogger. And then she kind of stopped making videos. But she does have a lot of videos about women and what it's like for girls joining the military. So definitely check out Plasma Speedos if you are a girl. She has a lot of good older videos. Not recent, but back in the day, just search her older videos and there's some good info. Next question from Davinada. What would happen if a jet went down a couple miles away from the carrier? If a jet was to crash during flight deck operations when you're out at sea, there are emergency situation, there are procedures that you would take. But because I was in an F-18 squadron, I would be involved in the helicopter search and rescue of the said pilot. It depends though, obviously, where the aircraft goes down, how far away it is from the ship, if the pilot ejected or not, a multitude of scenarios. But regardless, Most likely the helicopters, my squadron, we would be involved in search and rescue. We would launch the birds as fast as we can and get them out there. We do have ribs or rapid inflatable boats, or little boats that we can launch out of the carrier that are manned by like the BMs and like the VBSS crew. Also, we'd probably request other ships in the area to help with the recovery effort and to get the F-18, whatever's left of it. But yo, alright guys, that's it for now. This is gonna be ending at AskJT. We're back, baby. Make sure you guys are leaving all your questions with hashtag AskJT, and hopefully I can get to them next video. I'm trying to do these videos weekly. So also I'm very excited to announce an ebook type format of this series where I put all the information and all the top questions that I've answered that can help you in Navy life, boot camp life, after the Navy, going to college, anything. I'm gonna put all the top questions and answers in an ebook format to get you even more prepared. If you don't have time to watch videos, you can take this anywhere. Read up about Navy life, what you're about to spend 4 years of your life in, 8 years, 10 years, however long you do it. I'm excited to release that. If you want to be notified for when that goes live, I have an email list that you can sign up and join. Obviously it's free, like I don't spam you or anything. It's just, you know, when stuff's getting dropped, new merch, the ebook thing, whatever, I'll notify you when that stuff is live. So make sure you sign up in the email list below, top of the description, my boy. Good boy. And this man is a very good boy. And his man and his name is Papa. And yes, he's a good, good man. And everyone knows that Papa has a great, great plan. And he has a plan for everyone. And he has a plan. Yes, this man does have a great, great plan. 'Cause his name is Papa. Hey, buddy, hey, give me kisses all day. Kisses, lickies. Okay.